eating healthy so hard? I feel like I start, I stop, I start, I stop. It's so unrealistic. You should be detoxing regularly. Carbs make you fat. Fats make you fat. You better be doing insane amounts of cardio and you better stop eating after 8 p.m. I just feel like it's impossible. I can't do this anymore.
Hey guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad to have you guys here. So today I'm going to be discussing a highly requested topic, and that is what I eat in a day. And I want to put a little spin on this. So as a college student, I'm sure you guys can relate to the struggles of eating healthy. I think that the two main obstacles are 1, price, 2, time constraints. It's easy to get super stressed out and super overwhelmed and just want to hit the drive-through or order food. Trust me, I've been there. But I'm going to show you guys some delicious, healthy meal ideas that are affordable and that won't take you longer than 20 minutes to prepare. And I will tell you guys now, as a disclaimer, I am currently on a calorie deficit. And what that means is I'm consuming fewer calories than I'm expending during the day. Now, just know that I'm doing this in a super healthy way. And the purpose of this is just, since summer is coming up, I'm just slowly and progressively leaning out. So I'm super excited to take you guys with me today, and let's get right into it.
So I always start my mornings off with coffee. My stomach is really sensitive in the morning, so I'm just grabbing a K-cup and I use the environmentally friendly ones and I'm just sticking that into the Keurig. Now I am brewing the coffee, and here's the important part. I prefer my coffee iced most days, so I'm sticking the mug in the freezer and I'm gonna let that sit for about half an hour while I go do my makeup, and then once I'm done, I will take it out and show you guys the rest. So go ahead and grab a glass and put as much ice as you want, and then pour your chilled coffee into it. Now I'm just taking my favorite sugar-free creamer and I'm going to pour 1 tablespoon into my coffee. After that, I'm going to be using skinny syrup. You can find this on Amazon or even at TJ Maxx. And I'm just going to pour 1 capful into my coffee. Now after the syrup, I am taking a pack of Splenda and I'm going to pour that into my coffee as well. Now just stick a straw in, blend it up, and enjoy.
All right, Paige is there. Stephanie's there.
Okay, after my first online class, it is time for breakfast. So I cracked 2 eggs and I'm just adding a bit of milk. Now I just took a fork and I combined. After you blend it up, take some spinach. I'm weird about it and I don't like the stems, so I am just tearing those off. And then I just rip the spinach up into smaller pieces so it's easier to combine when I scramble my eggs. Next, I just coated a small pan with some cooking spray and I added one of my favorite wraps into the pan. This is an Extreme Wellness tomato basil wrap, and I basically just toast it on both sides. And I will show you guys the nutrition label. These are only 50 calories each and they are delicious. Next, I'm pouring the spinach into the eggs and I just take my spatula and scramble them. Now that the eggs are finished, I transfer them into my wrap, and now it's time to add some seasoning. So I'm putting some black peppercorn, I'm grinding that on top. Next, I'm going to be taking some sea salt, and I just grind that on top as well. And my favorite touch to add is Who Needs the Bagel seasoning. Super good, just sprinkle a little bit of that on as well. Next, I'm going to be taking this Kraft fat-free mozzarella, just a little sprinkle of that and let it melt. And then I'm adding this organic salsa as well, and I just use the medium spice. And to finish off my breakfast and make a colorful balanced meal, I added some fresh green grapes and raspberries.
Hey guys, so I just got to campus. I have an in-person class at 1. I'm splurging a little bit. As you can see, I am here in the parking garage because it's snowing on and off outside and it's below freezing, so I don't want to risk parking Doris, my car, where I normally parallel park, which is like totally exposed because my car just doesn't do well in snow. So let's get to class. Hey guys, so I just got back to my apartment. So I had my in-person philosophy class and I am in a huge rush. I'm actually in my second Zoom class of the day right now. And I'm literally starving, but I told you this was a realistic day of eating in my college life. So while there was a little break during my Zoom class, I went out to the kitchen and I grabbed this s'mores Quest bar. I'll show you guys the nutrition label. I actually work with this company and they send me free products somewhat frequently. I love them, but this is not like an ad or I'm not sponsored. I'm also like freakishly tired today, so I went and grabbed this Bang Energy, which is Delish Strawberry Kiss, and I'm really excited to try it. So yeah. Guys, I'm probably done with class for the day, and I just finished this big assignment that I have due. So now I'm going to change and get ready for the gym and grab a snack to get me through my workout.
So this is the quickest, easiest snack ever. So just take a pack of Better Oats oatmeal. These are only 100 calories each. Pour them into a bowl and then just add water. There's a fill line on the bag. I stick it in the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds, but do be careful and keep an eye on it because it has overflowed on me multiple times. Then I just take half of a banana and I slice that up. And then I just took 1 tablespoon of PB2, and this is a peanut butter powder. I love peanut butter, but it's high calorie, so I use that. I also added cinnamon and just a splash of sugar-free syrup. And here is the finished product. So for dinner, I'm going to be making a stir fry. This literally took 10 minutes. So I diced up some chicken and I'm adding, again, the peppercorn, the sea salt, and finally I'm just adding a bit of garlic powder. Feel free to dice whatever veggies you have on hand, but I used carrots, broccoli, and some canned water chestnuts. Now I'm just adding a bit of minced garlic to a pan, and then once that is heated, I am transferring the seasoned chicken breast into that pan as well. Now once you have the chicken in the pan, feel free to add some soy sauce. I use the reduced sodium just because I have a really sensitive stomach, as I mentioned, and am prone to bloating. So I usually like to turn the heat up pretty high because it thickens up the soy sauce. And then I am transferring the veggies into the same pan. Before I did this, I put the chicken in a separate bowl. Next, I added 1 to 2 more tablespoons of the reduced sodium soy sauce, and I just continuously turned the veggies. I already had some rice pre-made, so I reheated 3/4 of a cup of white rice in the microwave. Next, I am adding the chicken back into the pan and just stirring that a bit more. And once the rice is heated, just take your completed stir fry and transfer it into your bowl. And then I added like half a tablespoon more of soy sauce, and here is your 10-minute dinner. So after dinner, I waited about an hour and realized I wasn't feeling satisfied, and I hadn't had enough protein today. So I'm taking 1 scoop of my Alani Nu protein powder in the flavor Munchies. It's a salted chocolate caramel type flavor, so good. I'm adding ice and unsweetened almond milk. I really prefer adding the ice and the almond milk because it gives it a sweeter flavor, which really soothes my nighttime sweet tooth. I blend that up in my Ninja, and now I'm just scooping that into a cup, and it has this perfect ice cream-like texture. It's so good. And finally, to finish off the day, I am making some chocolate chip Kodiak cakes. So I'm taking half a cup of the mix, and I'm just getting a level scoop of that. Then I'm transferring that into a bowl, and I'm also adding half a cup of water, and then I'm just mixing it. And I'd recommend letting it sit for a few minutes to thicken up before cooking it in the pan. So now just take your ladle and take 1/3 of your batter and scoop it in.
I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah.
Let it sit until you start to see bubbles form, and then flip it. I like to make 3 pancakes, and it is as simple as that. It takes about 10 minutes, and here is the finished product. Feel free to add whatever toppings you want: sugar-free syrup, peanut butter, chocolate drizzle. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking out this video. I hope that this was helpful and that this was informative for you. And if you guys remember the beginning of the video, I was actually reading off thoughts that I have had myself when it comes to health, fitness, and my personal journey. And I know that I'm not the only one that struggles with this, that has felt like eating healthy and being consistent and sticking to my goal was impossible. But I hope that this video served to show that you can do these things. You can reach your fitness goals and your health goals in a healthy way. You don't have to be unhappy. You don't have to be miserable. And it can actually be really fun, really easy, really affordable, and really delicious. So if you liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I would love to do something similar for you guys in the near future. So I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your week. I love you guys so much. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need absolutely anything. And I will see you in the next one.